actually works really well. Surprisingly.
Have you got to the back straightaway yet? Or that narrow?
Yeah.
How's the gearing?
Pretty good. Getting ready to go through the hairpin.
Yeah. Prepare for your 3-point turn.
I went like 10 miles an hour through it, but we made it. This is actually pretty fun.
Oh shit, the up and down. Ouch. Always try
Corey,
to make it back
did you try to
the
take too much speed?
It was the up and down part. I ran it the same way as an Indy car. And you can turn an Indy car a little bit better, surprisingly.
Rip, we're dead.
Turn 1.
It's like turn 3. They're the turn before the fountain bit.
I have
Or I guess
damage,
the fountain area.
I have damage, but it's usable.
It's usable damage.
I love the weight transfer.
Corey, you can't use the same braking points as you can in any car. Nope.
Oh, you can turn. You can make the hairpin at a reasonable speed.
Yeah. I went like 10 miles an hour through it just to be safe.
I went 24. It worked. I probably run the same speed as an Indy car, surprisingly. Oh, the right-hander for the front straightaway. I don't know if you can do that flat out if you nail it. Holy shit, IndyCar braking points. Yeah, we're not recovering from that one. I went for 400 because of force I have it. And this is absolutely going to destroy us when we go back to an IndyCar here.
Yeah.
Well, usually for a
Isn't
stock...
this fun, though?
Yeah, usually for a stock car, you can... it's like 550 for braking, so I'm going to assume that for turn 1.
I like it, dynamite.
Hey, Cole.
Hello.
Hello. Dude, so I went to Wendy's. And there was a fucking British kid.
Just so you know why I'm streaming right now. Not, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's on primetime gaming, but just so you know.
So I went to Wendy's, and there was this British kid who took my order and gave me my food. It was great.
I was waiting for like a climax to that story. That
Yeah, me too.
Well, it was like, I couldn't really tell his accent, and he was like, what size drink do you want with that? And I was like, yeah, Dr. Pepper with no ice, and so he read me back my order, and then I get there, he's like, he's a Dr. Pepper, sir, and I was like, you're British!
Glenn's gonna watch this stream because of the Long Beach Pinty's aspect and then hear that part.
You know, like a Long Beach super late model test?
Yeah. Because what else would you do at Long Beach?
I don't know.
Yeah, surprisingly, this isn't as deathly as I thought it was going to be. At least
How
on...
deathly? You're like Deathly Hallows, or...
Well, IndyCar is death on a stick. This is like just death on a plate. Sticks are a lot more dangerous.
Dangerous.
The up and down right-hander kills me.
Is the track actually like most street courses are really narrow?
Yes. It's the best $5 I think Evan's ever spent.
Yes, for sure.
And it makes Belle Isle so much more exciting. Because it's actually done. I mean, it's not going to be as city-esque, but still, it's a street circuit.
I keep hitting the wall entering corners because I think it's an Indy car, and it's a lot wider than that.
A little bit. Did you put a lap up yet?
Not yet.
I think I have one right now.
My child is,
Oh my god, hairpin in first gear. Exit, wheel spin. Anyways.
So my
Your child
is getting his not his wisdom teeth, his tonsils ripped out tomorrow.
Rip. I think we were talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, his surgery is this week.
Oh, it was just scheduled that
Took
far in
that
advance?
long? Wow.
Yeah, because they wanted to schedule it ahead of, after my brother's wedding, so that way he could come to the wedding. Feel like shit.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm only 28 seconds slower than an Indy car. Cole, you want to hear the stupidest combination iRacing has for official this week?
What?
IndyCar at Long Beach. I mean, not, no.
IndyCar at Long
That'd be
Beach?
phenomenal. IndyCar at Lime Rock. For 67 laps.
Is Jeff posting leagues? Jeff writing in the schedule for it?
Schedule?
Oh,
Schedule?
Well, he wouldn't do
Hi,
that.
Joe.
'Cause that's a hello, Joe. That's a deadly.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, it's. Well, he would love it then.
It's a challenge.
Tell me how late model that like Daytona is a challenge.
He did. His street stock league was what street stock said. I want to say Lanier last night, something like
They
that.
said solo.
Yeah, one of the turn. Whatever, same thing.
So you're gonna officiate tonight?
In the Hoover League.
What time do we start?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock the session goes up.
Yeah,
I've hit every single wall in the fountain area.
30
Hit
minutes,
every
3
single
laps of
wall in every
qualifying,
area.
And 30 laps. Honestly, if it goes green the entire way, we should be done overall by like 8:45 for the latest.
Well, if that's the case, Evan, then you could do both if you really wanted to. And I don't want to take you away from that if you want to, but I'm doing ASRS.
You are? Okay. I'll probably run both.
Yeah, it's 410 wing sprints at Volusia.
How many laps?
It's like 30.
Oh, yeah. Tis not bad.
The race itself shouldn't even take longer than 20 minutes. I mean, at the latest, we're going to be done at 9.
Evan, I would do the, register for that, unregister, and then log in thing. Just because you know how they are. If you're not registered in time, driver's meeting.
Oh, that's a terrible.
I thought it was a good idea.
What time's
It's a tire
ASRS
wall,
go
Corey.
up?
Well, it goes up at 8:30. The race is at 9, but they get pissy over their driver
Corey, what up?
meeting. Figures. Hold on. All right, I'll wait up. In the pits. How have you not even put on any kind of lap up yet?
Because I'm
Keep
struggling.
steady.
My optimal's at 23.5.
Well, your optimal's a second faster than mine. But I have a lap up, so I guess it evens out. Okay. Evan, that's turn 1 out of the pits, and you still couldn't do it. And your brakes are glowing as if they are...
As if they are. Yeah, Corey, you need to move.
Oh, you go first because I can actually make laps, so... I think this should be. I think your any car that we drive at Long Beach should be sponsored by the airlines company, because that's how dangerous it is. I'm running a lot of this in second, even though I know for a hot lap you'd have to do it in first. Were you in first there?
Second.
Rip cone. God damn, that's such a tight exit.
Hey, Rip Cohen.
I killed a cone.
And you liked it?
I killed a cone and I liked it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Who's gonna run tonight?
Probably me. And Cole.
Okay. Do you want to
And-
run, Corey?
Probably not, to be honest.
It's
Come on,
sprint car.
Corey. Yeah, you like sprint cars.
Yeah, but I want an ASRS and I want to practice so I can actually win.
Yeah, I think you'll actually win.
I could. I won like my first race out last time.
You won your second race.
Well, it's only an hour, and it probably won't even take that long.
Why through there?
All right, I'll see you guys in a minute.
10-4. I hate this corner.
Rip us, Evan.
I wonder if Brandon's getting salty
Wasted
about
server.
us. How we spiked up the Nick thing again.
How many more laps? How many more time do you want to spend before you go over there?
Well, what time does qualifying start, Cole? 8:30?
Yeah.
So I'll be in there 8:25.
I mean, you know how to run that track, and you know how to run that
No,
car.
no, I don't. I've never driven that track in a sprint car. Actually, it's been a long time since I have.
Very sketch. Coming out 4.
Oh my god, that's so tight.
Oh yeah. So Lanier does not build a cushion. Corners at all.
Like physically, or it's just you can't.
Well, yeah, physically, like we ran it. Dude, we ran it for like I was in the session for 40 minutes and put down 130 laps. And there was always like 6 to 8 people in the session at all times, and the cushion didn't even build.
Email support or check the forums.
But part of it is that in the 410 sprint, it's kind of hard to to work the track up because of how weirdly you gotta drive the car. So part of it is the fact that we weren't running up the track in the corners like we were in the late models. I think if we would have been there longer, like ran up the track more, it would have built. It's like Knoxville. It's like Knoxville. You can build the cushion at Knoxville, but you've got to run a lot of laps.
I did everything right there except get on the throttle smoothly. I didn't even make that, and I broke 150 feet before you did. Braked, broke, bruck, I don't know.
You braked it, did? Braked?
I bruck. Where did you bruck into turn 1?
I broke at about the, well, you have a 4 or 500, that's where you need to.
I mean, it's probably closer to 550.
Like, I start braking, whenever I make the corner, I start braking on like the rumble strip
I would
at
say
the end of it.
Well, if you nail the hairpin and are at max speed, I'd say the little break in the wall before the 500 is probably a good save point. Especially on older tires. AKA like 2-lap old tires.
This is funny. This is a funny map of America. It says, here's why you don't invade America. And Hawaii is probably the best one. It says how to get nuked 101. And like the entire like northeast, like New York and up into the, what do you want to call that, a tip? It says why do the bullets smell like maple syrup and flannel? And then from like Texas up through Pennsylvania, it says guerrilla warfare's wet dream. And then like the Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and South Carolina are the guerrilla belt. And then the Florida, it says welcome to Nam, except with gators and crazy people. And then like Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan area-ish, which was probably, it's like urban warfare plus black people. Oklahoma is watch.
I'm nervous.
Watch for tornadoes and Hawk missiles.
Alright, 550.
Texas ain't a meme, just so you know. And then like the entire Midwest just has a lot of land to cover with a lot
Stupid
of
ass fountain.
Americans with shotguns.
Hit the wall.
No, I hit the fountain.
Rip. Did you get wet? You would have
No,
if the track
there's no
was
water
finished.
in it.
California's pretty funny. Land of gays, avocado toast, and military bases as far as the eyes can see.
Missed the apex. Mother of socks!
Mother
I
of
hate this
socks.
corner.
Were you following me far too closely there?
No, but I still hit the wall.
I feel like you
Hey,
actually
Joe.
ran good because I actually was setting you up
That's
for
me.
breakpoints.
Is Brandon getting mad at us for constantly reminding him of the Nick thing?
If he is, he hasn't told me.
He's probably gonna get really salty and bitch at me while I'm there about all the shit I've said over the year.
It's probably gonna punch you for it.
I'll punch his bitch ass back.
Not at my house, please.
Yeah, do it in the
do it
neighbor's
fun.
yard.
Do it at the track.
Now that's
Beat
a
him up
good
in
place.
Fonda and get kicked out.
Now, right now, this weekend looks like shit. Hopefully, next weekend will be better.
We were actually, so we have a date night planned for Saturday night, and I got permission to go to Seekonk Speedway. And she actually was like, oh, that'll be fun. And I'm like, sweet. I look at the forecast Saturday night, like 55 and rain.
That's when you say, who are you and what have you done with my wife?
Oh,
She
I
probably
tri-
looked at the forecast. That's
Well,
why she said
no,
that.
I ruined her 2 years ago by making her a race fan. Like, she actively said, yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh. I'll take that and run with it.
She started off by, with this kid likes watching this shit. I don't know why, but I'll just go with it. To, if it's a Sunday and I don't have the race on yet, why isn't the race on? Or I'm like, oh, I wonder who got the pole. Oh, Harvick's on the pole, Larson was 17th. I'm like, how do you know this before I do? I've won. I have morphed the perfect, well, not the perfect, but I'll take it.
She lets you play racing video games with the guys.
Well, she doesn't let me. I kind of just forced that and...
You just pay her back with sex. We all know what you do.
Yeah,
She's probably watching this right now, getting ready to come down and slap the shit out of you.
she's at work. If she's home...
She'll probably watch this later and slap it out of you.
Yeah, the night she's home, I don't come on unless it's for a broadcast. And that's not even necessary. Before it was out of guilt, now it's actually because I want to.
I'm gonna send Evan to slide into her DMs and tell her quote unquote don't watch PTR gaming streams.
Don't watch
Wink,
this
wink.
video that I'm sending you a link to.
Wink, wink.
I mean, in the beginning, she used to like all the videos, and I was like, sit through 30 seconds of it. Usually it's just a holding screen, so you don't actually have to listen to us ramble just for the view, but I think she stopped that, and maybe that's why our views are down. 1 view per video.
So is Foos gonna try to be like, oh, we're live on Primetime Gaming tonight?
No.
Good old
No,
Mr.
because
Wait, is
he
anybody
has
watching it?
He has a streaming policy. I can't tell. I have a black thing on my face. He has a streaming policy, so no one streams his races. If you stream an ASRS broadcast, if you stream an ASRS broadcast, driver chat and admin chat has to be removed from the stream. So that would mean you have to change all your audio sources, download audio rerouting software, none of which no one is going to do just to stream a race.
Especially in
Frenchie's
instant
online.
rushers.
Like, why? I've never heard of a streaming policy ever. It's
Alright, we're gonna go for the overtake.
That's really weird to me. It really is.
like, who doesn't want broadcasting for their? I mean, who does not want free coverage for their league?
Apparently them.
If 3 people are watching that, that's 3 people that could be joining your league if they think if the race goes well.
Fuck, dude, I hate my life right now.
So does Evan.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Oh no. I was diagnosed with chronic bronchitis when I was a teenager. So I have a permanent bronchitis, and anytime I pretty much eat fucking anything, like especially dairy, like
Oh,
dairy
hot
product at all, I get a real bad mucus build up in my throat, and I fucking cough and gag and shit for a while.
Rip.
It's glorious.
You don't, you drink coffee, don't you?
Yep.
Just black, I hope. No pun intended.
My coffee like lemon black. No, like honestly, coffee like cream, like I use French vanilla creamer, but it doesn't really mess with me. It's just
it's
like
not dairy, probably. Usually the creamers are.
It's the Walmart brand.
Yeah,
liquid creamer.
Yeah, it's probably like a If it's what we have, the Nestle French vanilla. I think it's the same concept.
I'm making notes here just so I know.
I switched to almond milk for coffee because I had a stage where I couldn't have dairy to save my life, so I've had to lower my dairy intake.
Almond milk doesn't curdle.
It can appear to, but it doesn't actually.
It doesn't have any dairy in it.
It like has particles that kind of float to the top, and we've had to, like at work, we've had to express to people it's not anything wrong with it, it's just the nature of the item. Then soy milk I've got into, but soy milk I'll drink straight, but almond milk I only drink in coffee.
I'm gonna go down to Cat's channel.
Yeah,
Go down to the burn zone.
I will.
I know why you're not racing.
Huh?